You scared me? Excuse me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. Hello. Good. How are you? All right. Come on. Say hi. Press the button. Can you press that? Good job. Hey, this one. Let me have your hand. Woo. Going up. I like the elevator. You don't like the elevator? I'm scared. Shaquille O'Neal, Little Shaq. And look at your shirt. I call it the shorts. Book. Shoes, ball, yeah. What else you see? What else you see on the book? You're so nosy looking at me. Nobody talking to you. Look at the book.
Ball.
Yeah, ball. Okay. Can you pay attention to the book now? Ball. Where's his shoes?
Shoe.
Where's his shirt?
Shirt.
Where's his pants or his shorts? Pants? Pants. Or his shorts? Where's his hair? Where's his hair? Where's his nose? Where's his mouth? Where's his eyes? Where's his ears? Good job, man. Let's look in the book. Look. Nosy pants. Look. Try. Look. And Jamari is a little better at the doctor today. As soon as he walked through the door, he started whining. Like he know what time it is. But he stood up there and got his weight. Usually I can't do that. I usually got to stand on the scale with him. And I got to subtract the weight. And he stood up there. He stood to get his height. And usually he don't be walking around like this because he be nervous. He doing all right. He doesn't get any shots today. So that's good. Yay. Big boy. You and these faces. It's a big boy. All right, so we're gonna see. I got a couple things to mention to the doctor. This health, but I'll come back on and talk about that. Say cheese. Cheese. Say cheese.
Cheese.
He's a little tearful. He had to get his finger picked or pricked. So he's a little, yeah, that's okay. That's why I hate the doctor, right? Let me see. His little hand. He just had to get pricked, that's all. I feel like we was the last people in that whole daggone hospital, y'all. The appointment was at 3:45. It's 5:26. Yep, we got here at 3:45. And we are just leaving. But everything went pretty well. I'll talk about it more when I get in the car. Alright, y'all, we are finally done at the doctor's office for Jamari. He had his 2-year-old well child checkup. And don't talk about my hair, okay? Today is the last day for this little twist out that I got going on, okay? It lasted me quite some time and I'm happy with it. It don't even look so bad. It just look more poofy, and I really just could touch up the front and whatever, but it's time to be washed and all that. So yeah, ma'am, that thing says wait, so you wait to rock. Okay, so all right, so yes, about Jamari as well, child. If you don't know, which y'all probably don't know, YouTube family knows, friends may know, but YouTube doesn't know. But since Jamari was like 18 months old, 15 months old, something around that line, even a little younger than that. So my daughters kind of really caught on quick to like talking and everything. Like my daughters was like, my first daughter, Journey, she was like repeating what I say, like little stuff before she turned 1. I have a video of her at like 10 months and she was like repeating what I say or whatever. So I kind of was just like comparing him to her, I guess, which I know you shouldn't do because all kids are different. But I had brought this concern to his doctor ever since he was, like I said, like 15 months old. I had brought this up to his doctor. So, you know, basically they said it was just, you know, something that we'll monitor. All kids aren't the same. You know, we're just going to watch it. And if it gets worse, we'll go from there. If it gets better, well, you know, that's a good thing. So we've been still like monitoring his speech and stuff, and he's been definitely catching on to words and saying words and stuff, but he's not really saying like 2 words, not a lot of the time. Like, so, and it is, if he is, it's not clear, so to where we understand it. But he's definitely catching on to like his 1 words. We definitely know what he's like saying for. He's saying a lot of single words, should I say. Definitely more than, it's increasing. It's not at a standstill. He's definitely gaining more words in his vocabulary. But he's right at that line. It's like borderline. It's like right there at the line. It's like the doctor is not too much worried. He was like, he's not really that worried, but I guess to calm my anxiety and just in case it is something down the line, we might as well get started now with speech. Just to get the ball rolling. If he was like, it can't hurt to have a consult. You know, they're gonna always give him a consult, and they may say he doesn't qualify for it, or they may say he may need a little bit, but you know, so it's always good to have a consult. So that's that. So he put in a referral for a speech therapist to at least have a consult with him and see what they think. We got that done. That makes me feel better. But Jamari is very like, he is like, you can tell him to go get something, go do something, go throw something in the trash. He's been knowing how to do that since he was young. Like those, whenever I had a issue with the speech, it was never a problem for him to listen. Like he understands perfectly fine. His motor skills are perfectly fine. Everything else is perfectly fine. I think he has an issue with like pronunciation and just trying to pronounce some things, or maybe it just don't come out the way he wants it to, or I don't know what it is, or maybe he's just a little bit slower than other kids are with, you know, grasping and talking. And the doctor was saying some kids will be just saying 1 word, or some kids actually say nothing, and then one morning they may wake up and say a whole sentence. So it's just, every kid is different. So, but it's something that I wanted to, you know, catch early, and you know, if it is something, get the ball rolling with trying to get him help. So, and then another thing that I brought up to his doctor, Jamari snores like a grown man. He snores like a grown man. I may insert like a little clip here so y'all can hear him. Okay. Yeah, so he snores like, you know, very loud for a child, I think. And it's been happening since he was like young. I brought it up to the doctor before, but it wasn't that bad. And it was like sometimes, and it wasn't all the time. And it was more so when he was sick. So he said, we'll watch it. But just in these few like weeks, it has really increased. And even when Jamari is just like sitting and playing on his tablet, we look over, we think Jamari done fell asleep. Jamari is still up on his tablet playing, but he's sitting there like making noises, like, you know. So he said he was gonna take a look at his tonsils, and he did. And he said that, yeah, he has some enlarged tonsils. He said his tonsils are big. So he was like, I'm not saying 100%, oh yeah, he's gonna need surgery, but I'm just making sure that I mention it to you because that is very likely that he's gonna have to have his tonsils removed, because that could cause, you know, issues. He's so small that, you know, and tonsils grow, but he doesn't have any more room for them to keep growing like that. So eventually he's most likely going to have them removed. So he also referred him to ENT. So I'm going to wait for them to give me a call so we can set up an appointment for them. A lot of times I already know ENT appointments are like kind of far out or like months out, but definitely want to get the ball rolling on that. If I don't hear from them early next week, I will be calling them because yeah, that kind of just worries me a bit, that his tonsils are big and they're growing, and it's getting increasingly louder, like his snoring and that sound is getting, I knew something won't exactly, you know, right, because that snore was like super loud, or is super loud. So and then the last concern, and I don't know, boy moms, comment below and y'all let me know what y'all think, but he's been like holding on to himself, like grabbing at himself a lot lately, and then sometimes he'll whine when he does it. So I'm like, I don't know if he's hurting. One time he had one instance where it was actually like a little bit of blood coming from that area, so I was worried, and I mentioned that to the doctor or whatever. He didn't seem as concerned you know, about that, because he said it's not a constant, you know, thing that he's like crying and holding it all day. It's like for a period, and then, you know, he may cry. So he said he could do a test, but he's like, that could make him bleed, like putting the catheter in him trying to get urine or whatever. It could make him bleed, and it could cause more irritation. It could, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, cause more issues, and it would be putting him through, you know, some type of trauma to test his urine. We tested his urine before and it was fine, but he took a look at the area, and, you know, he said that everything looked good. He did have a circumcision late, like he had his circumcision done when he was 1.5 actually. So, and that was done in like December, so it's been some time since that's been done. But it's just like more recently now he's been like holding himself, like every now and then, or when he's peeing. I guess it's when he's peeing, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know what that is all about. But he said that we'll watch that too. If it's another instance where he bleeds, then call, or either he's gonna send us back to the urologist. I might just make an appointment for the urologist, because that doctor he's a good doctor, I like him, but I feel like today he was running behind. He even said he was running behind, even though he didn't rush me or make me feel like he was rushing. He actually talked in detail about a lot of stuff, but you can hear Jamari right now. He's sleeping right now, but you can hear him snoring. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but yeah, he's snoring. But what was I saying? I might just call the urologist myself and just make a follow-up appointment with them and just see what they say. Because I'm pretty sure that they have other ways to get the urine, just like they did with him last time, I think. But it just takes a while, because you have to sit in the office and wait for him to pee and what have you. So that's that. Oh, I was saying, because, you know, because he was running behind, he may not wanted to sit there and wait for him to pee, or wait to try to do a catheter and then get the urine and then do you know what I'm saying? So I get it, but I still want to make sure that everything is okay. And, you know, I mean, he's not walking around crying all day about it, or even when it's happening, he's not like hysterical. He's just like a little, you know, whine. And it hasn't happened when he had that little bit of blood. It wasn't in a diaper, it wasn't in there afterwards or before. I just literally seen it from his from the area, and then that was it. So I don't know. Boy moms tell me, is that a thing? Do boys like hold their thing, like if they're like almost at that point where they're almost like potty training and they realizing that they're peeing, you know, and do they hold themselves sometimes? I don't know. I can't imagine that they'll be whining when they're doing it though. So that's the part that gets me. Not that he's just holding it. It's the fact that he kind of like whines a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call the urologist so he can maybe get in there and see them. But yeah, baby boy got some things going on. But otherwise, he's very healthy, growing a nice pace, everything. Oh, I forgot to get Journey's shoe out of here so I can take it to her. All right, y'all. Well, that was his little doctor's appointment, his little 2-year checkup. But he is doing well. Otherwise, he is growing like a weed, right on track with everything else. Doctor told me that it was a point in time where they was like worried about his head size. I'm like, his head was big. Y'all ain't tell me that. When he was looking at the chart, he was like, yeah, he was like, we was a little worried here. But he's right on track now. I was like, y'all ain't tell me y'all was worried. I didn't know that. Yeah, I ain't say my baby head was too big at one point in time. But yeah, that was funny. So, but yeah, y'all, that's it. His appointment went well. Now we're about to go in the house. Journey is gone. Oh, we might do the food review tonight. So I don't know which. You'll get that video before you get this video. So, but yeah, tonight is gonna be the night that we do the fruits and stuff, the international fruits. So I'm excited about that. But all right, y'all, I'm about to go. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. If you watch me and you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? It takes 2 seconds. Just go ahead and do it right now. Just right now. The video is over. Just go ahead and do it right now. Thank you guys for all your support. I'll see you next time. Bye. And I don't wanna say you're dropping, but I don't wanna play your that makes me look at you too out there. Baby, you can get